you, the special prosecutor, your job is to investigate. Getting a warrant in Ghana or talking to the Interpol to put Ken Ofori-Atta on the wanted list is nothing extraordinary. When you went to Interpol to tell them to put Ken Ofori-Atta on the wanted list, what did you show them? You showed them the evidence you have gathered and the reason why they have to put him on the wanted list. You cannot just walk to Interpol and say, put Ken Ofori-Atta on the wanted list. You need to prove it. You need to be able to prove to them that, in fact, this guy has committed a crime, that he needs to go back home and answer questions. So even you securing that warrant, it was the evidence you have gathered that helped you or aided you to get that warrant, to be able to put Ken Ofori-Atta on that list. So if the Attorney General is telling you that the same investigations you have done, give it to him so that he can use that investigation to start the processing or the process to bring Ken Ofori-Atta back home, you have no right to say you have not finished the investigations. Because I don't think the time you asked for the warrant or you went to seek for a warrant, you had completed your investigation before you get in the warrant to put him on the Interpol red list. Time Omaya didn't to a Interpol red list. I'm not sure Saturday will review investigations in that. But the investigation kakra wo here na wo de kire Interpol no, they believed you and said yes, this guy is supposed to be on the list. Why are you not giving that investigations to the Attorney General? Because the Attorney General wasn't saying, say, give him a full investigation, or say, give him whatever you have, the investigations you've conducted so far, what you have, plus your investigators. What is the big deal here? Today, they are on radio and still lying. And the Attorney General, Sameda Akurugu, let me tell you, I didn't want to tell you this, but let me tell Kisie Jabin. Kisie Jabin has an office, Peduase, right? Around Peduase. Oh, Peduase Lodge. Between Peduase Lodge and getting into Eastern Region, he has an office there. That is where they met today. Kisie Jabin. Between Peduase Lodge, and all the way to, I don't want to mention the specific place, but our new office, that is where they met. And all his deals, that is what he's doing. That is where he does it. I want him to know that I know more, and I am going to come hard on him. Attorney General, OSP, I know too much. I have you on video. I know too much about the things you've done. There's this building, Watodaibi, Peduase Lodge, between Peduase Lodge and Eastern Region. That house is there. That is where he meets all the people. Or say, Wachiomo, they are under investigations. That's where he meets them. I'm not going to let you get away with murder. No. You will have to answer. You have not prepared any docket. You are lying. As I speak to you tonight, they are working on some flimsy They are working on some flimsy report. He's lying. He never had a docket. Now, if the OSP's office is telling us to say, if the OSP's office is telling us to say, Ken Ofori-Atta at the US, in fact, they even know where exactly he lives. Why are you not adding that to your report to give to the Attorney General? It means, OSP office, they have been talking to Ken Ofori-Atta. They even know where he lives in the DMV area. They know exactly his location. Now, they are hiding all these things from us to date. Now, my mentor in someone I know can say, there are some processes, there are some things that they have to do, which is a year. And you may be a YNTS. I'm really even sure. Thank you, team. Ken Ofori-Atta, a special prosecutor on Kano Krek. Kisie Jabin is a bad man. Kisie Jabin is a liar. My mentor idea. On sana okabi say yentinyo maybe I say diplomatic and the processes. Look at this. You see, when you read this, this is what it says. Legal and diplomatic processes used by the FBI. Now, mutual legal assistance treaties. This is what it says. Ghana and the US have agreement that allows law enforcement agencies to request and share evidence, conduct joint investigations, and support extradition. So the mutual legal assistance, that is what it means. It means to say, yani US abide our agreement. Yani US a minor our agreement to say ye per se ye kwachi obi every area US ba say wa bokro no Ghana. You say yani omo area agency, a security agency, no, I will say you know ever together. Na you know share evidence. Na you conducted joint investigations. Na at the end of the day, it to me supported the extradition of that suspect. It is a OSP per se, a juma way easier. This is the job of the Attorney General, not the job of the OSP. So OSP catcher say they need to make sure they are in diplomatic processes. It is not the job of the OSP. This is the job of the Attorney General. The OSP is making it look like say Attorney General Jumano, it is not his job. There is no docket. He's lying. He has never conducted any investigation on Ken Ofori because he is the one shielding Ken Ofori. Now, Interpol coordination. The FBI often works through Interpol Ghana, issuing notices or coordinating arrests with local law enforcement. So the FBI, yetikroma na FBI for bar, Ghana, and omone ye police, and ye security agencies, collaborate here, omobechinko for free Ghana, ediomokoye. It's the same thing. That is how it works. So the OSP wants us to think, say, a Jumani is so tedious, and so complex, and that a Juma be bregunu so. Or say only the OSP was able to secure a warrant. That is nothing. Nobody is forcing the OSP to secure a warrant. Nobody is forcing the OSP to put Ken Ofori on the Interpol red list. The OSP needs to do investigations and give the dockets to Attorney General. Attorney General, it is his job to make sure he extradites Ken Ofori. So the processes are the job of processes. Attorney General Juma. The investigations, OSP Juma. Finito. But the OSP keeps lying every single day because against a Ghana for Jimmy. Now, when you go to, let me educate you on something. Ghanaian security collaboration. The FBI did not operate independently. All arrests were made in partnership with Ghana Police Service, the National Security Secretariat, and the IOCO, that is the Economic and Organized Crime Office. And this is referring to the recent arrest they made. FBI Bahano, they worked with all the security agencies to effect those arrests. It is the same. We have a treaty. We have an agreement with the American government. It is just the Attorney General just requesting, just providing the evidence through his office to tell them, say, you know what, I'm the Attorney General of Ghana. We have one person we want to bring to Ghana. He used to be a former Minister of Finance. Now, the reason why I want you people to help me extradite this guy is because I have evidence proving that he is a man who is wanted. He needs to come answer questions. He has defrauded the nations of billions. Now, these are the evidence. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I want you to see. Now, if you look through this evidence and you are satisfied, your courts in America can give me the warrant, or even not to give me the warrant. You guys can help me do the investigations, find this suspect, and deport or extradite this suspect to Ghana. That is how it works. Now, OSP say, on na area diplomatic processes, no, on na area jurisdiction justification, on na area BBA, into BBA gunuso obwa. His job is simple. In the first place, why can't put a catcher and say, "Onfa Ken Ofori to Interpol red list"? So why a catcher? No, your job is to investigate. Oh yeah, investigations ni we are now. Who find it out to say Ken Ofori is guilty? All that you do is go to the Attorney General and say, "Attorney General, this guy, we have investigated him. He's guilty of all these crimes. Now try and collaborate with the American Security Agency. We know the jurisdiction he's in is in the American jurisdiction. We don't have the power to just go in and bring him. Based on this evidence, try and convince the American Security Agency. Let them believe that, or let them understand that these evidence are solid. Let our team and their team collaborate and investigate. After that, let us extradite this guy to Ghana." Finished. Why are we today sitting here? OSP is lecturing us and telling us, say, we don't understand English. We don't know what is happening. He's the only intelligent person, so we should all wait. He's lying.